Introducing the Intuitive Hour. Awaken your inner voice with psychic medium, author, and intuitive life coach, Michelle Beltran. The Intuitive Hour will empower you to learn how to magnify the powers of your intuitive voice. Listen in and expand your understanding of what it means to be psychic and how to awaken, amplify, and trust your inner voice.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is the Intuitive Hour, Awaken Your Inner Voice, and I'm your host, Michelle Beltran. Thank you all so much for being with me here today. Our topic, the golden rules of psychic development. Over the many years that I've worked with clients in intuition development and psychic development, I've come up with a few rules that I think you will find helpful. So while these are not really tools, they are rules of thumb to keep in mind as you're practicing and developing as a psychic. I like to think of them as golden rules and employ them as they serve you. Rule number 1, there is no golden rule. This journey is yours uniquely and is highly individualized. Honor that. Further, in a reading space, there is no right or wrong. There just is. Trust in that. Rule number 2, embrace fear, and most especially, fear failure. The best psychics know that seeming failure happens. Use it as a learning tool and find out where you went astray. All that presents has meaning, and I do mean all that presents. Whatever you are seeing at any time has significance. However, a psychic can miss or misread or misinterpret. A psychic can even be flat out wrong, and this is most likely due to left brain mind chatter having taken over. This is okay. As you develop, you'll get better and better about this. I want to encourage you, if you come to a moment like this, close up shop and come back another time. End your session and move on. Resist the talk also that says, I'm a bad psychic when this moment happens. Your ability is rooted in pure divine essence of the highest order, and it's okay as you're developing, most particularly for you to miss things. Rule number 3, say what you see and release doubt. Too often, students are afraid to say what they're seeing because they're afraid of being wrong or appearing foolish. Do you see a blank white color, for example? Excellent. White is a color, and it has meaning. In time, you will discern what that meaning is for you. Rule number 4, first come, first truth. By this, I mean there is no second guessing. What you receive first in a mental impression or image is always right. As you question it, you will then allow the doorway for left brain thinking mind chatter to come in. As you open your door to psychic development and intuitive growing, trust what comes through first. This will be the most accurate. Recognize your initial images as truth. Get into this habit. If you deny those first messages, you may lose valuable and meaningful information. What you are receiving always has meaning, and the first thing you see is truth. Trust. Trust in this. Rule number 5, you are the boss. Use your own higher knowing and intuition. Create your own journey and path. This is where you will always get the most valuable information. Your emotions and your gut feelings about things are part of this intuitiveness. You get to turn the gift on and off, just like a faucet. Be sure to turn it off when you're done or when you're not ready. There is a fantastic misconception that life is happening to us. It's not. This ability is not happening to you either. You're in charge, and you're in the driver's seat. Rule number 6, let it come in. By this, I mean relax and let the information flow to you. It must just naturally present in. You don't need to reach out and get it. Sit back and let messages and impressions come right into you. Enjoy the journey, as it is a process, and the process is a gift. Your desire to be right or get images or impressions with accuracy is ego and will hinder your connection. Non-resistance, non-reaction, non-judgment are key phrases I like to teach, meaning be in a space of neutrality and just accept as you're in a place of receiving psychic impressions and images. I recall when in my learning, I was in class one day, and I was sitting very forward in my seat, conducting a reading, almost as if I were looking for the answers, almost as if I wanted to make the answers and impressions come to me. My teacher in that moment said to me, "Michelle, sit back and let it come to you." She could not have been more right. So I want to now share with you what I learned. You're not going to go forward to find any of this. You don't want to lean forward and reach out and try and find it. It comes to you very subtly and gently. Rule number 7, readings and healings and any other modality done while using your intuitive abilities are done with permission of the person you're working with. Often we call this the readee. You must ask. There's a very strong ethical responsibility. You have great discretion. You must always have permission. All right, there you have it, the golden rules of psychic development. Please do reach out if you have any additional questions about this at mbeltran@michellebeltran.com. Otherwise, have a great week ahead. I look forward to seeing you here again soon.
Thanks for listening to the Intuitive Hour. If you're inspired to take your intuitive development to the next step, be sure to enroll in Michelle's newly released Kickstart Your Intuition e-course at michellebeltran.com.